Good morning. Good morning from Sydney, Australia. My name is Bridget Fuliaki Davis. I am so happy to be here today. Even my phone's happy. Stop beeping, it's beeping at me. I'm so happy to be with you guys today for a couple of reasons. Number one reason is it's Friday. It's always good to sort of head into the weekend on a bit of a high, so to speak. So happy that it's Friday. It's been another monstrous week here in Bridget's Healthy Kitchen. Absolutely monstrous in so many good and amazing ways. And the reason why I always, let you guys kind of know what's going on is because everything that Mahay and I are trying to do this terrible twosome that we are is to benefit you guys. We're always looking at ways on how we can improve Boost Camp. Of course, we've got a new Boost Camp about to start December the 2nd, which is Monday. It's Friday today. So if you want to come join us on Boost Camp, my goodness, you absolutely can. Why can you come join us on Boost Camp now? One more Boost Camp before 2025. This is the very last Boost Camp of 2024. But if you want to come and join us, you've got time. You've got time to read the meal plan. You've got time to shop. In fact, I haven't started shopping yet. We are starting Boost Camp on Monday as well, myself, Mahay, and we've actually got a very special guest joining us in the house. They arrive on Sunday evening. We've got a very special guest joining us. More about that later. And they're going to be eating Boost Camp right along with us. So I haven't shopped yet. So you do have time. You have time to shop. You have time to prep. The reason why you've got time is because this Boost Camp is an express Boost Camp, which means the recipes are fast. They're designed to be really, really quick. The amount of different types of prep that you have to do is minimal, right? And this is from all my learnings over the last kind of 3-4 years that we have been running Boost Camps. That's right. We've been running Boost Camps for, it is coming up to 4 years now. And since over that 4-year period, I've learned a lot about how to create meal plans that work, obviously nutritionally. I've learned a lot about the types of recipes that you guys like and that you guys want. And one of the key things that kept on coming back over and over again when I was creating these Boost Camps is people wanted to get more time back. So they wanted to gain time, not lose it. In other words, they didn't have time to spend hours and hours in the kitchen. And not many of us do, let's be honest. Not these days, right? We've got such busy lifestyles. So this is an Express Boost Camp. You can come and join us now. I just want to say good morning to Ruth. Good morning to Marie as well. I can see the beautiful Stephanie joining us. Wow, you had 31 degrees too in New Zealand. Wow, on the South Island. That is amazing. That's pretty hot, right? We are currently sitting at, I think it's only around about 23. I'm trying to see, looking at all my screens. I've got 22 degrees right now. We were up to, mid 30s yesterday. It was pretty hot, pretty humid. Today's really pleasant. It's really nice. Not going to complain. So good morning to Stephanie. Stay hydrated, my love. Good morning to Tony. I can see Tracy, Christina as well. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are well. So yes, Boost Camp, absolutely. You got time. I've got time. As I said, we've got a very, very special guest joining us. I say he's a guest, and it is a he who's joining us for the week at home, where I'm going to be giving him a crash course on Boost Camp. And we're really excited to have him be part of the Boost Camp community as well and be part of BHK. And you guys are going to love him. You're going to absolutely love him. I'm hoping I can introduce him to you guys. I fingers crossed, I can actually introduce him to you guys during one of these calls next week when he's here. But I gotta run that past him first. I can't promise anything, but maybe, you never know, we might be able to have him. But come join us on Boost Camp. It's not too late to join. But what we are actually talking about today is like I said, it's exciting, right? So first thing that happened was that I was able to get one more delivery of our Smooth As chocolate. So this is the chocolate that we sell here at Bridget's Healthy Kitchen. And getting one more delivery of this chocolate, I hummed and hawed about it. I hummed and hawed because it's chocolate. And if any of you guys know chocolate, the reason why we love chocolate is it melts at blood temperature. So basically, when you put it in your mouth, You don't have to do any work. The temperature in your mouth, the ambient temperature in your mouth will begin the process of processing that chocolate. So it'll begin to melt because chocolate melts at blood temperature. So it's one of the reasons why we love it, because it melts really easily and quickly, and you don't even have to chew, right? You put a square of chocolate in your mouth and you just leave it there and it will just begin to become smooth. That's not a great thing when you're wanting to deliver chocolate during summer months or warmer months in this part of the world, in Australia. In fact, it's the worst thing that you want to do. So I hummed and hawed about whether we would have one more delivery of chocolate this year, because we're only in November. I'm like, my God, people want to use chocolate, cook with it over Christmas. So what do we do? So I did hum and ha, and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do it, I want to do it fast. And I want to get it out of my warehouse and I want to get it into your pantry, which is probably a lot cooler than my warehouse, as quickly as possible. Today around the world, well, Southern Hemisphere, is Black Friday sales. It's when, you guys know, you have all those cyber sales. Thanksgiving. And it's Thanksgiving in America. So happy Thanksgiving to all our American family as well. So because it's Black Friday here in Australia, I was like, you know what? I'll have a Black Friday sale. But I don't want to call it Black Friday. We're calling it Dark Friday because it's a dark chocolate sale. So right now on our store, do I have our store here? Here it is. Let me show you that. Right now on our store, you see that going across the bottom, which is Bridget's.shop. I need a t-shirt. Right now I'm looking at my t-shirt. This is my t-shirt today. I need a Bridget's.shop t-shirt, right? That's the name of that is the website for our store, Bridget's.shop. Right now you can go onto our store and you can get our smooth as chocolate at 30% off. So it's currently, oh my God, look what I've got right here. It is currently $8.45 Australian a bag. That is the cheapest we've ever had it. It's probably the cheapest we will ever have it, because basically we don't make money off this. We just get to sell it to you guys. We don't make money. It's because the reason why we don't make money, and look, to be honest with you, I don't care whether we make money on chocolate. I just want to get it to you guys one last time. And I want to reward you for looking after us. Because every time you place an order with our little store, you are supporting our family business. You know, we are, oh, sorry, it's $8.35. Mahesh just given me a sign. 30% off is $8.35, 10 cents cheaper than what I said, a bag, and it's 200 grams. Good luck finding my chocolate. You can't find my chocolate in the store. But every time you support us, because we're a small business, every time you support us by buying something off us, I want to say thank you, because I know what that means. What it means to me and Mahe and the team is that we get to keep on doing what we're doing. So I want to reward you guys as often as possible. So I don't care that I'm not making any money off this chocolate. Now, the reason why I'm not making any money off this chocolate is this chocolate isn't coming to us cheaply from another country. This chocolate doesn't have inferior products or inferior ingredients. This chocolate, and it took me years to find this chocolate because I'm very particular about the type of products that I put onto my store. They have to be amazing. So this chocolate, it took a really, really long time for me to find. And because it took such a long time for me to find, I am very grateful for the small supplier who makes our chocolate. It is handcrafted right here in Australia. It is handcrafted from 3 ingredients, which means there's no gluten or grains in this chocolate. Most chocolate do have a form of gluten in there. They have stabilizers and emulsifiers and stuff. It's gluten-free, our chocolate, number 1. So yes, it's celiac friendly. Or if you've got a gluten intolerance, I've got you. Number 2, there is no sugar in our chocolate. There is no refined sugar in our chocolate. So it's going to be gentler on your blood glucose response. That's number 2, no refined sugar. And number 3 is our chocolate has no dairy. So basically our chocolate is made from 3 ingredients. All those ingredients are plant-based. So it's okay for vegans. It's okay for people who don't want to have animal products in their diet. 3 ingredients, handcrafted here in Australia. I'm selling you. Good luck finding. You can't find this in the supermarket because we have exclusive rights to it. So our smooth as chocolate, again, is 3 ingredients, handcrafted here in Australia. It's currently at $8.35 Australian a bag. for 200 grams. And the other thing I made sure is that, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, our chocolate is actually granulated. So it is the perfect chocolate to make into things. You can melt it, you can add it straight into baking. People like to just sprinkle it on top of their chia puddings and their flaxseed puddings. It is ready to go, right? It's not a block, it's not pieces, it's actually ready to be baked with, ready to be melted, ready to be done. And yeah, I'm so proud of it. We've got one more delivery happening today because it's Dark Friday here at Bridget's Shop. It's Dark Friday. God, I love that. I love that so much. It's Dark Friday. So we've got that sale happening now. Go to Bridget's.shop, pick up a couple of bags. This is it. No more. I feel like I'm like what's his name? Elton John, who always has his last concert and then has another last concert. No, I'm not lying. This is the last time because it's heating up, and I don't want to deliver you it when it's melted. So this is my big fear. I could, but I don't want to. So we've decided this is the last chocolate for Christmas. We won't have chocolate back in stock until the cooler months, probably around about April next year. March, April, we'll start to stock it again. So there's going to be a 4-month gap. Just letting you guys know. Get your chocolate now. It is Dark Friday here at Bridget's.shop, and it's 30% off for a bag, and it's the cheapest I'm probably ever going to sell it. It's not going to get cheaper, because if I started selling it any cheaper, I would have to pay you to take it away. So I'm just like, this is it. This is as low as we can go. Me and Mahi talked about it. He's like, yeah, let's do it. And so we're doing it for you guys. We're absolutely doing it. So anyway, let's talk about chocolate. Is chocolate a health food or is it a harm food? Majority of people would say it's a harm food. Who, like, hands up? I would love to see a show of hands of who think chocolate is a harm food. Most of us do, because the majority of chocolate that we're eating is not 3 ingredients like my Smooth As chocolate. It's not free from refined sugar. It's not free from gluten or dairy. In fact, it's so overly processed. This is one thing I also forgot to mention about our chocolate. Our chocolate is ethical. So our chocolatier, based here in Australia, will only get chocolate from small farmers that get paid the proper amount. And that's why the supply can be a little bit dodgy, because he's not just getting chocolate from anywhere. Like, I'm talking about the raw product that he then turns into our Smooth As chocolate. He's an ethical producer or creator. He wants to make sure that the farmers are getting paid their true amount as well. So he will only buy the raw product off ethical suppliers. So that's another reason why the chocolate source can be, or the supply can be a little bit, it's not consistent, because he doesn't want to go down the route where he just, mindlessly rips people off. But let's talk about the health benefits of chocolate, because guess what? There are a few. Even if you're thinking it's a harm food, if you were to go into the supermarket and you bought yourself a block of Cadbury's chocolate, that's a harm food. I'm sorry, but it is. Even if you were to go in and buy something that's potentially, they're like, oh, it's lower in sugar or something like that, chances are it's got other things in there that are going to push the boundaries when it comes to your health. So chocolate can absolutely be a health food if you are choosing and purchasing the right chocolate. Unfortunately, the majority of chocolates on the market are not the healthy version of themselves. Far from it. Because, like, for example, like a Cadbury's chocolate, what they will do, and I hate to bag on Cadbury's, but that's the first chocolate that came to mind. Oh, let's throw in another one. Hershey's is a really popular American brand of chocolate. So in parts of the US, in order for chocolate to be called chocolate, it only has to have, I think it's less than, it has to have a minimum of 11% actual chocolate. 11%. So to put that into context, if you get raw chocolate off a tree, cacao, right? A cacao nib, for anyone, that's a really good example of what just pure chocolate is. If you've ever bought cacao nibs and it's just like a really hard piece of dark chocolate, that is 100% pure chocolate, the cacao nib. So what a brand like Hershey's, what a brand like Cadbury will do is they'll take the 100% chocolate and they'll keep on adding things to it to increase the volume, but actually decrease the amount of chocolate that's in there. So a cacao nib is 100%. When it comes to something like a Cadbury's, the actual chocolate component has to be a minimum of 12%. So 12% chocolate, 88% other stuff. When it comes to Hershey's, the American brand, the actual official amount of chocolate in there to be called chocolate is even less. It's less than 11%. So in America, you're getting less chocolate, but they're still able to call it chocolate. And what do they fill the other stuff with? If it's only 11% cacao, what's the other 89%? Well, it's normally sugar. That's usually the highest percentage, is it's sugar, because raw cacao is quite bitter. So they need to add all this sugar. And of course, they love adding sugar because it keeps us addicted. But then you have all these vegetable oils that are often added to it. Well, you have flavorings to make it taste like chocolate. You have additives, you have preservatives, you have things to stop it melting. So your chocolate should melt. But the reason why it doesn't in a lot of these Cadbury's, Hershey's brands, because they add things to it to ensure it doesn't melt. Whereas my chocolate melts. That's why I can't deliver it, because it's 3 ingredients, right? Is that all making sense to you guys? I hope it is. Because often what we think is chocolate is just over a tenth chocolate, 90% other stuff. Whereas my chocolate has got 3 ingredients. 70% of those ingredients are chocolate. The other ingredients are cacao mass and cacao nectar. So it's still chocolate, right? It's still chocolate. But I can happily call my chocolate 70% pure chocolate, with 30% of the other stuff that makes sure that it's palatable. So when you are choosing your chocolate, if you're choosing it for health reasons, you must make sure that you are choosing a dark chocolate. The higher the number, the better. But in order for that to be a healthy number, it needs to start in the higher numbers, 65, 70%. You can get chocolate now that's 90% pure chocolate, right? Bittersweet chocolate. So my chocolate is 70% chocolate, which is right in the health marker there for good health. And here's the ways that chocolate is healthy for you. Right, number 1, chocolate when done right. So we're talking dark chocolate, we're talking at least 70%, which my chocolate is. Dark chocolate contains an antioxidant known as a flavonoid. So a flavonoid is something that can help to protect against cellular damage. And guess what? Chocolate is anti-aging when done right. Sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, at least 70%. That's my chocolate. That's it. That's what I was looking for when I was looking for a supplier. Because chocolate, this antioxidant, this flavonoids in dark chocolate, can also help to improve blood flow. It can help to lower blood pressure, and it can also reduce the risk of heart disease, which is so exciting because heart disease still to this day is the biggest killer of people around the world because our diets are so crap. So chocolate can protect your heart, chocolate can improve your blood flow, and chocolate can even help to lower blood pressure. But it must be good chocolate, 70% dark at least, sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, right? All the good things. So chocolate's also really, really good for brain functioning as well. So it can help to improve the oxygen levels in the brain, which also in turn helps to create better cognitive functioning. So it's going to support your brain. It's also going to support how your brain operates, even enhancing potential cognitive performance, which and mood as well, by the way. So chocolate is good for your brain, good for your heart. It can even improve our moods, right? Mood sensitivity. And talking about sensitivity, chocolate can also improve your insulin sensitivity. So this is about, I'm talking about, again, dark chocolate, not milk chocolate, not Cadbury's chocolate, not Hershey's chocolate. No, not a Moro bar or a Mars bar. I'm talking about the good stuff. So I'm going to do it one more time. Shameless plug, but oh my God, I've got it at $8.35 a bag for 200 grams. You can't go wrong. So it's going to help to also improve your insulin sensitivity. When you are insulin sensitive, you are able to burn fat. When you are insulin resistant, which is the opposite, you are holding on to fat, holding on to inflammation. And insulin resistance Where there is insulin resistance, there is always disease and illness. They come hand in hand. So chocolate, dark chocolate, our smooth as chocolate can help to improve insulin sensitivity. It can also protect your skin against UV damage. I know it's just crazy, right? And we're talking about those antioxidants, those flavonoids in dark chocolate that can help to protect your skin as well. And guess what? Good dark chocolate is nutrient rich. It's full of the good stuff. It's full of iron, it's full of magnesium, it's full of zinc and copper. These are just things that you need in your body. These are minerals you need. And it's also got phosphorus as well. So do not underestimate the good nature of good dark chocolate when it comes to it being nutrient dense. And it's also really good for your gut health. So it's going to help to promote the growth of beneficial, that is supportive bacteria in your gut. And all that because you've got a bit of a chocolate addiction like me. We've just got to make sure that that addiction is a helpful chocolate, not a harmful chocolate. Because there's the majority of chocolates you're going to find in your supermarket, I'm going to say it, they are not there to provide you health. They are harming you. So we need to be able to transition across. And yes, our chocolate might be a bit more expensive than the average chocolate, but that also helps us to be mindful that when we are consuming it, it is a treat food. It is something that we can save up. Like, I don't eat a lot of chocolate, but when I do, I make sure it's good quality because I want to hit all those health markers as well. So yes, it is dark. It is Dark Friday. I know it's Dark Friday here at Bridget's Healthy Kitchen. We have our smooth as chocolate, which is currently on sale for the cheapest we've ever had it. Yeah, and look at it. 3 ingredients, plant-based, 70% dark cacao, small batch, handcrafted in Australia, sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, and look at all the great things that you can make using our dark chocolate. We've got our Reese's Pieces, we've got my chocolate avocado cake, hot chocolate, chocolate truffles, chocolate brownie. That's a lovely frosting I've got there on top of those quinoa cookies. There's oh my God, chocolate fudge cake, 2 ingredients, chocolate truffles. This one under my little sign there, if I can take that off. That one there, those are vampire truffles. So it's black garlic. I know, black garlic over there as well. There's so many things that you can do with our chocolate. And right now we've got it on sale until sold out. And Mahesh is telling me that we're getting close to selling out our dark chocolate. I apologize if you miss out. I honestly do apologize if you miss out. But I need to get it out of that warehouse and into your pantry ASAP. So have a great day, everyone. Have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Be well, be safe. And we'll see you guys all real soon back here in the kitchen. Keep an eye out. I'll be posting when we're going to be doing our cooking classes really soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.